In this video we'll take a look at what the user sees on their screen and the different elements, and also the names that we use to talk about different parts of our platform. So from a browser, which is where they will start, I'm going to put in the normal URL. In this case it is the URL for our training site, so this will be familiar to you now. So I type that in, and it brings us to what we call the landing page. So this is the first page that the user sees when they first type in the URL, and it's designed to do two things. Firstly, it tells them they've come to the right place, thanks to the branding or whatever the picture is in the middle of the page. And secondly, if you're using shortcodes, then they can put in a code into this box here, and that will take them directly to one section of the information that's inside. Typically this code would be on the piece of signage they're looking at, or possibly on a URL card or QR code or something like that. If they're not using a shortcode, then they have the option to click the home button, which is at the bottom, and this takes them into the content section of the site. So I'm going to click that now. This is what we call the home page, and this is where they see a list of what we call trails. Trails are collections of information which belong together, if you like. They are sort of like little books, and they can have a map associated with them. It could be a graphic map that's been uploaded, or it could be a Google map if you're using a geographical area that's been mapped by Google. And in this case, as you can see, the set of trails which we have here relate to things that we want to train people about how to use the system. If you click on one of these, for example the adding media trail, then you can see that there are three subsections within this, and these are what we call topics. So a topic is really just a way of collecting a set of information, and if you have a map, then the topic is represented by the dot on the map or the pin on the Google map. So it's a way of assigning a particular set of information to a geographical location. So these are like chapters, if you like. Within the topic there's one or more pages, and they can have any number of pages that you like. So for example, if we look at the working with videos section, there are two pages sitting under this topic at the moment. There's one called embedding video into pages, and there's one called uploading videos. Now the pages are what we actually have the content written onto and the multimedia played from. So if I click on the embedding videos into pages, there we are, the page opens up. So it tells me there what topic I'm looking at. It tells me here what the title and the subtitle of the page is. Then below that there are various elements which allow you to put the content in. So in this case there's a big video box. If I click that it will start playing. So that also could be a straightforward audio with a transcript, or it could be a set of images. On this particular page there's also a lot of text here, which explains what's additional points about what's seen in the video. Underneath that we have our navigation area. So here you can see that both the pages which sit in this topic appear here, and I can navigate from one page to the other inside the topic without having to go up again. So I'm currently on this greyed out one, embedding videos into pages, but I can click straight to the uploading videos section, which looks very similar. And if there were more pages in this topic, then they would be listed down here. I can also go up one level, so in this case I'm on the page, so that will take me up into the topic, like that. And I can also go sideways, and this will take me between the different topics which are associated within this trail. Most of them are empty at the moment. So there are 3 topics in this trail, and I can move sideways between them. If I click on the Home button, it takes me right up to the top, and I can see the list of all the trails. Now, if I was planning to use shortcodes, I could enter a shortcode into the box. So, for example, I know that I have a whole section called about customization, and that uses the shortcode customization. I hit enter, and it takes me directly to that set. So that's what the shortcodes are there to do. They are quick jump cuts, if you like, for the user in order to get to the information which they're most interested in. So these are the 3 levels that we have within the system. At the top level we have what we call trails. Within those trails you can have any number of topics, and within those topics you can have any number of pages.